in the process of making a movie about a different era of creative collaboration, what are the things that sort of maybe stood out to you that were sort of maybe the most glaring differences between maybe the way you work now on TV or in movies?
I have to say that I think I don't know. We all felt the glaring similarities. The sense that these battles and the struggle to put a story together have, kind of remained the same. They're tough. You feel like you're walking around blind, trying to come up with how to tell a story, and there are these battles, fierce battles about, a movie even like Mary Poppins.
And there's a lot of silent communication that takes place in a situation like that. And I spent a lot of time in writers' rooms over the years, and I know that it's about sort of, do you think this is crazy too? It's that kind of thing. And you hear that on the tapes when you hear a lot of people being polite, but you know they must be secretly communicating, and that was fun for us to play in the movie.
This movie, because the experience of making Mary Poppins was so contentious in and of itself, I guess, what do you guys feel like this movie does effectively to avoid sort of this being like Disney sort of congratulating itself on making this great movie, instead of what I think that it actually does, which is like sort of tell the story about the sort of cathartic power of storytelling?
Well, one thing is, I mean, I don't really know how to answer that question, but I could say that one thing to me that's just interesting about it is it's not really about the making of the movie. It's about the making of, it's about Disney trying to get the rights, and it's about people fighting for what they believe in, and that's really fascinating to me. And so I don't know if it's like about congratulations. I just see that it's like, it's an amazing, like for me, what was interesting was like, Mary Poppins is like a classic movie and a musical. The songs are classics. And my thought was, everybody knew that was happening while they were making it. Like, we are making a classic movie, and it was just, but I was fascinated to see how close this movie came to never being made and how insane that is. And that was what was interesting to me. That doesn't answer your question at all, but I'm just going to throw it out there.
Sounds
How do you
good.
answer the question, though? How do you keep it from being...
Well, I know that the script was written, of course, before Disney signed on. And Kelly Marcel, who wrote the screenplay, mentioned that she thought Disney was going to give a cease and desist order. The fact that they came on and were willing to produce the movie probably shows that it was perfectly fair and upbeat, but it was written before Disney got involved.
By the way, I believe that Disney, in trying to protect the brand, scooped up the script in order to protect the Disney brand. And Sean Bailey, an executive here, said this is a great script, not because it's a brand enhancer, but because it's a great story. And then they, according to John, left them alone.